click on it?
Yeah, absolutely. These
Okay.
are all hyperlinks.
So I click on it. Oh, and it opened up the company
And
form.
we're straight there.
Okay, right.
And just to check.
There's that example one. Right. Okay. Okay, we're back to the opportunity. Perfect. Okay. So now, hey, I'm curious. Okay, I need to set up CRM. I need to have it set up in my office. Let's just say initially I want this thing out of the box. I don't want to customize it, but of course you can change things like pipeline stage and that. But if you wanted to initially customize it, not customize it, sorry, if you want to do the initial setup, just like you would an accounting system, there's probably some basics I need to set up, right? I mean, I need to add my employees into the system.
Yeah, absolutely.
And where would I add my employees and put in some sales territories maybe?
Okay, so we've got the settings area. Now you want to get this if you're a customizer of the system. And then you can see that we've got a number of sections in here. For instance, your users.
Okay.
So those are your unit users.
Right.
Those are the business units. Now you can split out Microsoft CRM or to mimic your company layout, if you like, your
Right.
company hierarchy.
And then security impacts this. So like, if I guess, is this kind of like a department in a company? And so if I'm part of the Vancouver office, maybe I can't see some business unit that's the Kelowna business unit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly how you would set that out.
Okay. So you need someone, you probably need someone to come in, go to the settings and administration, set up your users for you, perhaps set up your business units. Sales territories are in here too, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I think you would need someone to help you do that because it requires a lot of thought. And if you don't get this right, it's how your whole system's set up because everything's dependent upon this.
Right.
Such as your cases.
And your product, your products as well too.
Yeah, and your products. And they're all split out appropriately with using the business units. Oh,
hey, while we're in the settings section, perhaps you could show me on that opportunity form that we were looking at. There was something. There was a field display name there that said pipeline stage, and it had a number of values in the sales pipeline. How could someone go in and they probably want to tweak that because every company probably has their own unique set of sales stages and what they call. Phase 1 or something.
Okay, so like Salesforce, there's a customization section.
Okay.
And there's a customized entities section.
Right. Okay.
So we're talking about the opportunity, right?
Yes. Okay, and so now, okay. And now I guess...
So then in there you've got general information about the record.
Right.
Then you've got the forms.
Could you open up that opportunity form and show me what it looks like and how somebody who comes in can customize it? Okay. So I can add tabs, I can add fields, I can put sections on a tab.
Absolutely. Right. You can make it look...
Oh, and there was that pipeline stage field that was there. Right, okay. So how would I modify the values that are in that drop down there? Could we take a look at from the attributes and take a look at that pick list?
Sure. So what you get from that is within the framework that you've got available to you, you can customize this any way you wish.
Right.
Just go and have a look at that field that you want to look at. Now, I can't remember the name of the field, but it's going to be pipeline, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, and there's those field values, and so maybe you could show me, click on one and click edit maybe or something.
I'm trying to make the screen just a little bit bigger so you can see.
Okay, and then so you could change all the pipeline stages for me to match what my company's pipeline stages.
Absolutely, which drives the sales planning.
Right. Hey, there's one more thing I want to look at quickly. I mean, we saw opportunities, companies, contacts. We saw how you can navigate around the system and change the sales stages, and that you probably have someone come in and set up the users, the business units, sales territories, and your product catalog that you'd have in there for all your products. How about I need to import my data now because I've got it in an old system or some spreadsheets, and I want to import it. What am I doing?
Okay. Okay, so again, settings.
Right. Oh, okay, data management. Right. Gotcha. Imports. Okay.
And imports.
Oh, okay. So I could give you if you modify, if I give you a spreadsheet with all my contacts, you could pull those in for me.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
All the system entities and any customizable entities that you create also.
Right. Okay. Good. So okay, and it would work the same thing. So you have a spreadsheet. You fill it out in a spreadsheet. I go file, save as a CSV file, and then you go through this import process, and it imports them into the system.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And it keeps the data mapping that you create. So if you've got like a regular set of leads, for instance, and the file's going to be in the same format, then you can just push that through the same data map.
Oh, okay.
Which helps.
Very. Hey, we got like 4 minutes left here or so just to talk about something. Yeah, I'm curious now. Okay, you've looked at Sugar CRM. We've now looked at Salesforce.com. The Sugar one we looked at was free.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one here, I think, is $44 a month per user. I went and looked it up on the website yesterday. Of course, there's some special pricing too. Like I also saw on the website that if you're a non-profit, it was like $9.95 a month per user, and if you're also implementing Great Plains, it's only $19.95 a month per user. Or Great Plains Dynamics GP, which is their accounting system. So they've got some special pricing, but it's not free. And the Sugar one was free, but there were some differences. So what do you think then? The Sugar one was...
It's tough.
The Sugar one was free, but it didn't have the Outlook integration, did it?
It didn't, but it's always going to be what's on a case-by-case scenario, what's the best for the business. And in the Sugar system, if you're a 2 or 3 man shop, maybe that's going to be good enough.
Right.
Got to remember that it didn't have the Outlook add-in.
Right.
For the free version.
Oh, so now this one, that's interesting, because we're looking at this through a web browser, but I could also be looking at this through my Outlook.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm just like,
and that's all part of it, yeah.
So I've got an inbox, I've got my calendar, I've got my tasks, and then I guess I'd also have these other things show up. Would I like companies and opportunities and contacts?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And so
basically, as I say, it's going to be on a case-by-case basis.
Yeah.
If you're a medium-sized business or small to medium-sized business, maybe this is the best thing.
And why would you? What's your gut telling you? It's just that I guess that it's the nice thing about Microsoft CRM is you're backing it into SQL, I guess, and you could grab any university student and maintain it versus Sugar.
Sugar's in SQL also.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's all standard technology.
No, wow. Okay, so it is a tough. So I guess the big deal is just the Outlook integration, the look and feel.
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to be with a big shop like Microsoft or not?
Yeah, and what I've seen about this as well is that the customizations seem to be simpler in terms of actually completing those. So it seems to be easier to do and quicker to do. It's obviously going to save you time in the long run,
yeah.
In Microsoft.
Well, we should deep dive it. You know what? We should do a deep dive a little later on into like looking at how it is to do it in Sugar and how it is to do it in Microsoft and how to do it in Salesforce. But hey, we are
20-minute review.
We're running out of time.
It's done.
We're going to do this again, but we're going to do it for Salesforce, aren't we?
Yeah. We're going to do it for Salesforce.
Okay, lovely. Hey, before we run away though, what I'd like to do is, if I can get it up here on my system, I'm hoping you can tell people how they can get a hold of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Just any emails to my website. So alan@ashtonICSolutions.com. If you want to have a look at my website, that's there too. My LinkedIn profile and my blog.
Oh, lovely, lovely. And I'm Ron, and I'm with Knowledge Tech, and everything's up there. You can see it. It's knowledgetech.com, and it's rdegiusti@knowledgetech.ca. And you can find my LinkedIn and blog and Twitter. I'm all over the place. Thanks, Al. This again was good, and we're going to do Salesforce.com next.
Look forward to the next one.
Okay, lovely.